This news update is brought to you by
Grab somebody and tell them hello. Your happiness will be connect to flow. Smile and cheer because that is we flow. Grab somebody and tell them hello. With your hands in the air, hands in the air, hands in the air, hands in the air. This is how we flow, yeah. Grab somebody and tell them this is how we flow. Your happiness will be connect to flow.
It's Wednesday, December the 2nd, 2015, and this is your Barbados Today morning news update. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Thanks for joining us. In our top story, if Acting Attorney General Michael Lashley gets his way, gun offenders in Barbados will soon have to wait at least 100 days before they are even considered for bail. As part of a new and tough approach to rising firearms-related crime, Lashley, who is a criminal defense attorney, wants government to consider going the same route as Trinidad and Tobago in terms of beefing up its firearms legislation.
I want to express my condolences to the families. I know the two individuals, and of course, I'm concerned, also in my capacity as Acting Attorney General, concerned really with the crime that we're having in this state. Certainly we have to, spoken to the Subcounty Attorney General this morning, so when he comes back we will have a discussion on it. But of course, I have concern with I certainly believe that we need to deal with this firearm problem, confront it, and really deal with it frontally. That is my view. My personal view, that Trinidad is my personal view. Trinidad has passed the Firearms Act, and their Firearms Act speaks to over 100 days on remand before you could apply for bail. Once you are found with a firearm or actually committed any offense with their firearm.
In the wake of two shooting deaths which marred Monday's St. Philip Carnival celebrations on Independence Day, Lashley, who is the area representative for St. Philip North, is further insisting that gun-related crime needs to be addressed frontally. In related news, we are being told that one moment Shane Nurse was talking to his brother Troy about the death of Dwayne Burgess, who was shot during the St. Philip Carnival just after 5 p.m. Monday. The next moment, he was lying on the ground gasping for breath, the victim of an apparent random shooting. Troy told Barbados Today it was a numbing experience to be listening to his little brother telling him about the carnival, which neither attended, then watching him being shot multiple times at their home in Ruby St. Philip around 6:55 p.m. Meanwhile, the 14-year-old daughter of Dwayne Burgess recalled yesterday hearing her father calling out her name, Maya, Maya, while desperately crying for help as the 35-year-old man collapsed in front of her. Maya Gittins was recounting the traumatic experience after her dad was gunned down by an unknown assailant with whom he was in an altercation around 5 p.m. at Ruby Main Road, St. Philip, Monday. I was on the sidewalk, the little girl said, and hear the gunshots then I saw when he ran down and dropped. He was like trying to reach out to me. He called for my name about twice, and I holler for Dad. A new study has found that 92% of homosexuals experience some form of discrimination in Barbados. What's more, the survey shows that 75% of those who report their problems to the police are denied assistance. The survey, entitled Examining Stigma and Discrimination Experienced by Gay Men, was carried out between October 2014 and March 2015. Several respondents also reported that they were denied private health care as well as housing on account of their sexual preference. The findings were revealed yesterday as the HIV/AIDS Commission hosted a one-day HIV discrimination meeting for men on the topic, Men and HIV, Removing the Cloak of Invisibility. Presenting the preliminary findings of the research, which was conducted among the lesbian, gays, bisexual, and transgender community and sex workers in Barbados, Director of the HIV/AIDS Commission, Jackie Wiltshire Gay, said, despite high levels of discrimination among men, who have sex with men, there was gross underreporting because they did not believe anything would be done about it.
It is further affirmed the need for rights-based programming geared towards reducing HIV-related stigma and discrimination. This is perhaps critical given that stigma and discrimination has been identified as one of the drivers of the epidemic and has implications for the success of the future HIV programming efforts. There will be need for STI education programs which focus on identification of symptoms as well as the importance of seeking medical attention, modification of the survey to capture more data on the STI-related attitudes and beliefs, and using that information for future STI programming efforts, namely approaches to targeted STI education, behavioral and biomedical risk reduction, and safe environment for accessing STI services.
In sports now, as the West Indies prepare to face off against Australia in the first test beginning next week Thursday in Hobart, Captain Jason Holder has pinpointed the Aussies' questionable middle order as a possible place for his team to exploit. On the other hand, manager Richie Richardson says he has told his young players to believe in themselves against the mighty Aussies.
Well, I don't really see question marks. I think we've got a young team, and players come, players go. And we've got a young team that we're grooming, we're molding, and we're just hoping that they can get as much experience from playing in Australia. Australia is a great place to play cricket, wonderful facilities, great weather, and the cricket is very competitive. So, you know, we're looking to establish ourselves. The young players will be looking to gain as much experience as possible and try and compete with Australia. So, question marks, no, I don't look at it that way, and and I'm hoping that our players are not really thinking that way, because that's negative. And we've got to be positive. You know, it's a game of cricket. We're playing at the highest level. We're professionals, so we've just got to work hard, train hard, back ourselves, and go there and look to win.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
'Twas days before Christmas. I had so much to do. Shopping, more shopping, and I was feeling blue. There's a mother, father, a wifey, and friend. Lots of things to buy, but there was no money to spend. I found the answer. The BT shopping spree. 15,000 in goodies. Free, free, free. It's easy to enter. Nothing hard to do. Follow my instructions and a winner can be you. Visit facebook.com/Barbados today. Do it quickly and fill out your form to enter this spree. Look, I'm shopping at the Costly Less Mega Store. Come down, fill your trolleys with goodies and more. And like me, you too can say, ho, ho, ho.
Secure your future, be financially strong. Since 1983, we have been there for you. A smart range of products, great tax benefits. We're the solution to your hopes and your dreams. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. Humble beginnings to smart loans, smart savings. Save smart and borrow smarter. That's the move for me. Stability, prosperity. We're the solution to your hopes and your dreams. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union.
Welcome back with news from the region now. The Tivoli inquiry in Jamaica, chaired by Barbadian Sir David Simmons, heard testimony from Bishop Hero Blair that despite persistent pleas, then wanted man Don Christopher Dudders Cook refused to surrender to security forces. Bishop Blair said he visited Tivoli Gardens on 2 occasions to get Dudders Cook to give up himself. He said he saw about 50 men with guns on May the 19th, 2010, and that he told Cook to have the men disarm or tell them to leave the community. He told the inquiry that if he saw more guns in his life, it would have been when he was a reserve in the army. He said he met with Cook for about an hour and that the last 15 or 20 minutes were spent pleading with the Don to turn himself in. On the international scene, U.S. President Barack Obama has urged Turkey and Russia to reduce tensions a week after Turkish jets shot down a Russian warplane. After talks with Turkey's Recep Tayyip Erdogan in Paris, Obama reaffirmed U.S. support for Turkey's right to defend itself and its airspace, but he stressed that Russia and Turkey should de-escalate their dispute.
I want to be very clear. Turkey is a NATO ally. Along with our allies, the United States supports Turkey's right to defend itself and its airspace and its territory. And we're very much committed to Turkey's security and its sovereignty. We discussed how Turkey and Russia can work together to de-escalate tensions and find a diplomatic path to resolve this issue. As I mentioned to President Erdogan, we all have a common enemy, and that is ISIL. And I want to make sure that we focus on that threat, and I want to make sure that we remain focused on the need to bring about some sort of political resolution.
And on that note, we end our Barbados Today morning news update. However, you can join us again this afternoon. Until then, remember to log on to www.barbadostoday.bb, subscribe to our e-paper, email updates, or like us on Facebook. You can also catch us on Izumi Media and bus terminals or screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you. Also tune in to Channel 101 on Flow TV and Mix 96.9 FM to get all the latest news and sports. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Have a fantastic day.